Hi, good morning. Welcome again to another edition of Market Analysis for today, Monday, April 14th of 2025. I'm Gio Benecourt, and this is a recording. Today we're doing it about half an hour prior to the U.S. session open. All right, well, markets seem set to open with a rally, with open gap up and the NASDAQ. So let's go ahead and identify some levels of support and resistance for the hourly time frames. All right, so let's go ahead and use moving averages, which is the medium and longer band, the 20-day moving average, as a first probable level of support, which sits right above 19,000, about 23 points above that. And then we'll use the second level, which be the lower Bollinger Band, as we're expecting that volatility will be in the menu today. Obviously, with all of this scenario regarding tariffs, they go up, they go down, they've been paused, whatnot. But anyhow, we're expecting that dollar index will continue to decline. So that's gonna perhaps make it more affordable for foreigners or people outside of the US to buy more shares. So that's those are the first levels for the NASDAQ. Looking obviously in the beginning for a move up, so buying. Now the S&P, again, the 20-day moving average as our probable level of support, and then the lower Bollinger Band, which makes it a pretty wide spread on that. And then let's use 5520 as our first probable level of resistance, and then our second one, 5560. Now again, these are just levels chosen out of no particular criteria. Then we have the Dow. Let's take a look at the Dow. And okay, here they are. All right, so 20-day moving average and the lower Bollinger Band, and also so 41,000 is right there. So that's the first level I'm going to choose. Psychological value of it. Okay. So stocks seem to be pointing higher. Now we also going to be starting a new earnings season. Banks are going to start that season, the reporting. So let's keep an eye on that. And then do we have levels for this? Let me see. Daily, I can find the lines for support. There they are. All right. $60 has been a level throughout the week. Last week to have been a level of probable support, strong support. So let's just use that. The 20-day moving average and 64 psychological round value for it. So let's keep that going. All right, so again, even though crude oil seems to be having a bid, again, the demand for it and the supply is going to be met. So bear in mind, and dollar index being cheaper, losing value or losing strength. Then Nat Gas, so Nat Gas is basically within a range, or a pretty wide range, from right around 350 or 340, all right, to as high as 378, 380. Okay, so a 30-cent, 50-cent spread. All right, so let's use this swing low as a first level of support, and then 330 right below that second swing low. 50-day moving average as a first level of resistance, and then the 20-day moving average or with medium of the Bollinger Bands as a second. Gold, well, gold is in a tear, just continuously making new all-time highs. So they just use 3250, 3,300 by Friday. Should I dare say so? I know people want a reason, but what more reason do you want than what the present uncertainty with this administration. One day they're on, one day they're off. So let's see what happens. Silver also now making a bit of a looking to trade lower. $31 actually will be our second level of support. Let's use that 20-day moving average and this 33.5. All right, so let's see if we'll have a bid on silver today, moving higher. Then copper, we have copper here, 440. Copper long term, it is going to be a good place to be trading. Let's use this tool, almost matching wicks as a probable level of support, 470, and then the 20-day moving average. Let's see what happens. Then we have Bitcoin. It's getting ready for a nice breakout. I'm gonna use the 50 moving average, and that this is like a triple of double top almost, and then support round values 82,000 ish, and then 80,000 second level of support. So, but again, looking for a bid, looking to move higher. The euro has broken out of that symmetrical triangle pattern that we have identified last week and moved to the upside very, very strongly. So let's just use 115 as a probable level of resistance initially, and then 115.5. Now the upper volume, right? Because we walk in the bands, so that's a strong indication of strong volatility to the upside. We are overbought anyway, so keep that in mind. But the dollar index just continues to, it could stay here, just right below parity. So 132 today has almost been met. Looks like it will be met. I don't know, another leg up. And then low the support 130.5, and then 130 psychological value for the pound. And the dollar index again has finally made it below that psychological value of 100. So anything below 100 means that at 100 it's a par with the base currency. In the case of the euro, well, it would have been that case. I mean, not par because it will be 1-on-1, right? But what I'm saying is that it's traded below the euro, so it's giving more value to the euro right now when it trades below 100. All right, so that's the case for today. Have a great trading day, and I will see you tomorrow.